America is essentially a dream as yet unfulfilled. It is a dream of a land where men of all races, of all nationalities, and of all creeds can live together as brothers. The substance of the dream is expressed in these sublime words lifted to cosmic proportions. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights. Among these are life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. This is a dream. One of the first things we notice in this dream is an amazing universalism. It does not say some men, but it says all men. It does not say white men, but it says all men, which includes black men. It does not say all Gentile, but it says all men, which includes Jews. It does not say all Protestants, but it says all men, which includes Catholics. And there is another thing we see in this dream that ultimately distinguishes democracy in our form of government from all of the totalitarian regimes that emerge in history. It says that each individual has certain basic rights that are neither conferred by nor derived from the state. To discover where they came from, it is necessary to move back behind the dim mist of eternity, for they are God-given. Very seldom, or ever in the history of the world, has a socio-political document expressed in such profoundly eloquent and unequivocal language the dignity and the worth of human personality. The American dream reminds us that every man is heir to the legacy of worthiness. Ever since the founding fathers of our nation dreamed this noble dream, America has been something of a schizophrenic personality, tragically divided against herself. On the one hand, we have proudly confessed the principles of democracy, and on the other hand, we have sadly practiced the very antithesis of those principles. Indeed, slavery and segregation have been strange paradoxes in a nation founded on the principle that all men are created equal. This was the Swedish sociologist Gunnar Myrdal referred to as the American dilemma. But the shape of the world today does not permit us the luxury of an anemic democracy. The price America must pay for the continued exploitation of the Negro, another minority group, is the price of its own destruction. The hour of hate is lest the clock of destiny is taken out. It is trite, but urgently true. If America is to remain a first-class citizen, she can no longer have second-class citizens. No more than ever, now more than before, America is challenged to bring her noble dream into reality. And those who are working to implement the American dream are the true saviors of democracy. Now I may suggest some of the things we must do if we are to make the American dream a reality. First, I think all of us must develop a world perspective we are to observe, if we are to survive. The American dream will not become a reality devoid of the larger dream of a world of brotherhood and peace and of goodwill. Of brotherhood and peace and goodwill. The world in which we live is a world of geographical oneness, and we are challenged now to make it spiritually one. Man's specific genius and technological ingenuity has dwarfed distance and pressed time in chains. Jet planes have compressed into minutes distances that once took days and months to cover. It is not common for a preacher to be quoting Bob Hope, but I think he has aptly described this jet age in which we live in. Even taking off on a non-stop flight from Los Angeles to New York City, you must develop hiccups, he said. You will hic in Los Angeles and cap in New York City. That is really moving. If you take a flight from Tokyo, Japan on Sunday morning, you will arrive in Seattle, Washington on the preceding Saturday night. When your friends meet you at the airport and ask you when you left Tokyo, you will have to say, I left tomorrow. This is the kind of world in which we live. Now, this is a bit humorous, but I'm trying to laugh. A basic fact into all of us. The world in which we live has become a single neighborhood. Through our scientific genius, we have made of this world a neighborhood. Now, through our moral and spiritual development, we make of it a brotherhood. In a real sense, we must all learn to live together as brothers, or we will all perish together as fools. We must come to see that no individual can live alone. No nation can live alone. We must all live together. We must all be concerned about each other.